And welcome back to the regular scheduled vlog, friends. This vlog, we're off to go home to the Bay Area for a very special event, so come along with us. But first, an emergency pit stop to Popeyes, since we won't be eating the whole day since we worked this morning before leaving and didn't have time. This weekend's special event is none other than the wedding of Caroline and Arthur. So today, we're gonna go off to help with what's needed at the wedding and be at the rehearsal. And here's a sneak peek of the beautiful backdrop for the ceremony along with its rolling green hills. Also, the beautiful bride herself, and you all know the drill, off to practicing their struts and making sure everyone knows where to be and when. And of course, practicing sending off the bride, and as you can see, it was quite a hot afternoon, so definitely trying to stay cool and hydrated so that they're good for tomorrow. And you welcome, Caroline. I hope you were proud of that little edit that I promised you. And after rehearsal, we're off to the Golden Sand Harbor for a classic Chinese lunch. Growing up with a Chinese Vietnamese ethnicity, we were definitely so used to having these kinds of meals, and now having it as an adult, it was such a nice treat. They had super classic dishes picked out by the bride and groom themselves with things like cold cut appetizers, duck, fish, and a personal favorite and guilty pleasure of mine, honey walnut shrimp. After, we decided to stop by our old Home Goods, since it was very notorious for having great dog toys, just to pick up a little something for Miss Dashi as a gift coming home. And I found this cute little mushroom that I really wanted for myself. Look at its cute little face. Later that night, we headed off to meet with my high school friends for a hot pot dinner at Hot Pot Nation. This place is pretty darn cute with its aesthetics and very homey vibes. It had really great selection of meat and veggies, and even had a rewards program for discounts and future visits. The best part will always be just being around my best friends. It's so rare to have great friends for such a long time, and every moment with them I'll always cherish. It's the big day, and we're off extra early to grab a bite for lunch before heading off to the venue in order to help set up the arch and some other arrangements for the reception. The one place that we really wanted to get while we were here was Marugame Udon, which is our favorite fast udon chain place. It's super yummy, and you can't forget the tempura selections to go along with your noodles. Next door was also a Boba, guys, so we grabbed a couple of drinks to give us a boost of energy to stay awake throughout the entire night. And now it's wedding time. Here's a shot of the cute gifts and tree signage table. The ceremony was phone off, which I'm a big fan of to be in the moment, so we'll see you all at the rest of the wedding. Of course, after grabbing a drink or two and some appetizers, now it's time to find our seats. And here's one of my small favorite personal parts of the wedding, and that's the bridal party and the wedding couple intros. Unfortunately, I had to take out some of the songs due to YouTube copyright issues, but you could probably guess what type of songs based off their expressions and dances. So let me know down in the comments below what songs you think they came out to. Food started off with the salad with the light vinaigrette, and Jared and I got the salmon and the prime rib. And for late night, we had mini tacos as well as tarts and cake for dessert. The night later followed with classic wedding items like the first dance, speeches, a slideshow, and late night dancing. And of course, I somehow got lucky and got this clip of my in-laws at the photo booth. After a long night, it's time to go home to Vegas, so we're off early to stop by the in-laws' place and then off to the airport. Once we landed, it's time to grab lunch, and we're trying out the Silver Lake Ramen, which has opened up a little while back, and it's quite a popular chain in LA. We definitely love the fact that the broth was super creamy and the flavors were really good. Also, something we super appreciated was that you can actually get a combo with a small appetizer for an additional cost, and we both ended up getting the karaage. After a long weekend, we're also checking out Sunrise Tea, which is our favorite boba spot in the Bay Area, but now with locations in Vegas. At this point, we're getting all of our favorite places, and we're definitely here for it. We also stopped by Yomochi in order to grab some more goodies alongside some Bay Area pastries to bring to our friends that were watching Miss Dashi. And that was one of our weekends back to the Bay Area. It was so nice to be back in a familiar place and to see friends and family again. We're going to be going back in the Bay a little bit in December, so we'll be sure to tag you guys along for that as well. Again, I'm Jen, one half of the Ginger AFK duo, and I'll see you all on the next vlog or video. Bye!